Good morning, I'm Craig DeGrelli. It's Friday, December 27th, 2024, and these are your unbiased updates. Political turmoil involving a key U.S. ally, the jockeying for position to lead South Korea, and the number of American troops stationed there to deter North Korea. And today is one of the busiest travel days of the year, and it could be a nightmare for flyers. Severe weather, including tornadoes, expected to hit the deep south this weekend. Out west, storms from the Pacific Ocean are predicted for the region, with a combination of wind, rain, and snow.
From the Straight Arrow News Studio, bringing the stories that matter to you from across the United States and around the world, these are today's Unbiased Updates.
We start with breaking news out of South Korea, where the country's acting president is now also being impeached. It comes on the same day hearings are to begin for the impeachment of President Yoon Suk-yeol over his short-lived but highly opposed imposition of martial law earlier this month. South Korea's number 2 official, Han Duk-soo, has been leading the country since the opposition-controlled National Assembly moved to get rid of Yoon. The Assembly voted today to approve the impeachment motion against Han 192-0, with current governing party lawmakers boycotting the vote. Han's impeachment comes after he refused earlier this week to immediately appoint 3 justices to fill vacancies on the Constitutional Court. Meanwhile, 2 lawyers from Yoon's legal team appeared before the Constitutional Court on Yoon's behalf as hearings into his impeachment begin. The court has 180 days to decide whether to reinstate Yoon or remove him from office. Han's impeachment also will need to be confirmed by the Constitutional Court within 180 days. South Korea is a key ally of the United States. The U.S. has nearly 30,000 troops stationed there. Any new government would have to deal with President-elect Trump come January. Trump has stated that South Korea should pay as much as $10 billion a year to have American troops there. In the Middle East, a new round of Israeli airstrikes in Yemen targeted the Houthi rebel-held capital of Sana'a and multiple ports on Thursday. The World Health Organization's Director General said the bombardment happened not far from where he was about to board a flight, injuring a crew member with the UN Humanitarian Air Service. At least 3 people were later reported killed and dozens injured in the airport strike. A UN spokesperson says UN team members have since left the airport and are, quote, safe and sound in Sana'a. The injured crew member is getting treatment at a hospital. The Israeli army told the Associated Press it was not aware that the WHO chief or delegation was at the location in Yemen. Meanwhile, in Gaza, Israeli strikes left 20 people dead, including 5 Palestinian journalists. That's according to the territory's health ministry. The Israeli military claims they were militants posing as reporters. This morning, early indications point to a Russian anti-aircraft system as the cause of a deadly Azerbaijan Airlines passenger plane crash in Kazakhstan on Christmas Day. A U.S. official told that to multiple outlets. There are reports the Russian system used a surface-to-air missile to hit the flight before it crashed near the city of Aktau, killing 38 of the 67 people on board. A commission has been set up to investigate the crash, including representatives from Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, and Russia. But Russian and Azerbaijani investigators will not be allowed to conduct their own forensics investigations, according to Kazakh state media. Investigators have now recovered both black boxes. The flight was en route from Azerbaijan's capital of Baku to the Russian city of Grozny when it was diverted. Russian state media contends it was because of fog. The plane crash-landed while attempting to make an emergency landing in Kazakhstan. Some aviation experts have pointed to holes in the underside of the plane as evidence of shrapnel and that the plane appeared to have been shot down. A New York judge has ruled a woman who is accusing music moguls Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, of raping her when she was 13, can stay anonymous for now. In her decision, Judge Annalisa Torres reserved the right to revisit the decision at a future date if the case moves forward, which would help defense lawyers prepare for trial. Torres also cited, quote, substantial interest from the public. Both Diddy and Jay-Z, the husband of megastar Beyonce, have denied any wrongdoing. Today, Friday, is the start of one of the busiest travel weekends of the year, and severe weather will likely throw a wrench in many people's plans, especially people who are flying home from Christmas or flying to their New Year's destination. Storms across the western and southern U.S. are threatening delays for millions of passengers, especially tomorrow. The National Weather Service says another round of severe thunderstorms is expected to hit the Deep South tomorrow, with strong tornadoes, damaging winds, and large hail from Louisiana to Alabama. Meanwhile, a series of Pacific storm systems will continue to impact the West, bringing strong winds, low elevation rain, and heavy mountain snow. Already today, according to the TSA, more than 500 U.S. flights have been delayed and at least 60 canceled. That's in addition to about 800 in the U.S. canceled on Thursday. Finally this morning, is $1 billion the new normal? A lot of people wish. Americans are flocking to get their Mega Millions tickets ahead of tonight's drawing as the jackpot tops $1 billion again. The potential $1.15 billion prize would be the fifth largest in the game's history. And while lottery officials say the odds of winning any Mega Millions prize are about 1 in 24, your chances of hitting the jackpot are 1 in more than 300 million. But if you wait till April, your chances will actually go up, along with ticket prices. Right now, Mega Millions is $2 a ticket, but that cost will jump to $5 in April. Lottery officials insist the price hike will lead to improved jackpot odds, along with more frequent giant prizes and bigger payouts. Tonight's Mega Millions drawing is at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. I think I'd settle for the .15. That'd be nice, too. Those are your unbiased updates for this Friday. We hope to see you back here on Monday. For all of us here at Straight Arrow News, I'm Craig DeGrelli. Have a fantastic Friday and a great weekend.